For those who fight fires, the biggest danger is the unknown.
You can't see, you don't know their layouts, you have no idea where anything is.
I don't want to send my guys into half these houses because of the safety factor. This job's dangerous enough.
Bobby Grantham knows what it's like to battle a blaze, and he can tell you it's a hell of a job.
The environment inside of the house during a fire call, the temperature inside is right at 1200 degrees. Our gear that protects us is only good to 600. The general member of society, their worst day is our normal day.
So he's working on a tool that he hopes will save the day.
I invented the Grantham Mech. The idea actually came to me on the scene of a fire call when I was performing this function on how to remove smoke from within inside the structure. And I thought about how neat it would be if we had a tool in place that could do this operation from before we go in from the top of a ladder. Next, I grabbed my sledgehammer, my coffee table, and the sidewalk curbing, and pounded some metal and aluminum diamond plate, and here we are now with the first working prototype.
Materials expert Shika Barman's been testing the prototype and has one very serious question.
Why hasn't this been done before? This is so incredibly simple, and yet it's so creative. The basic principle of this device is that it's a ventilator. You mount it onto the window using a ladder, and it uses the principles of hydraulic ventilation to move hot air from the inside of the room to the outside. This has tremendous potential to change the way firefighting is done. This allows the firefighter to condition the environment of the room without entering the burning structure.
It starts with a forcible entry chip
that penetrates through the screen and all of the glass, making it possible for the tool to slide into operation along the sill. The water supply is connected at the control panel. The plumbing inside, the waterway takes the water through the tool down here, all the way along the bottom, and curves back up, sprays for the fog nozzle. The cellar nozzle has a stamina water valve that continues off of that curb that activates the cellar nozzle here. The fog nozzle up here is activated mechanically inside with levers and rods for this prototype. My hand right here is on the rescue platform, and it aids the firefighter in confidence in the ability to jump out a window head first down the ladder.
Might as well put the rescue platform to the test. Many newer builds can't tolerate the amount of water used to extinguish fires. That impacts the structural integrity of the building. Luckily, the mech vent is a miser when it comes to water, spraying only 9 gallons, that's 34 liters, at 10-second intervals.
You want to run the hose through rungs 2 and 3, come up the back side and make your connection right here. So at 45, we know that we've got the clearance for the tool to successfully get you a safe angle.
Testing the mech vent for the first time on a real house has sparked a lot of interest.
We're going to demonstrate the movement of the air within the room using just a fog nozzle design the way it is to protect the exposure next door, but more importantly, to make it safer inside for you guys to do your job in here. Let's go ahead and finish the charge of the room. We're just about there.
Having some visibility issues.
I got someone's helmet right by my head. There you go.
That's me. Rick, where are you?
Okay, you guys get ready.
Now that the room is full of smoke, Bobby activates the fog nozzle.
How's that for a visual?
It's great.
This is incredible.
This is incredible.
As you can see, we've cleared a hallway and a room in less than 2 or 3 minutes' time. We've made this mech vent work. I'm so happy to see the results big time.
Testing the fog nozzle is the main attraction today. The next test is with the cellar nozzle.
Go ahead, activate the cellar nozzle, please.
The problem with new builds is they can't tolerate the large amount of water needed to extinguish a fire. The mech vent cellar nozzle delivers just enough water for cooling and to douse flames.
Now what we just did with that 10 seconds, we only used 9 gallons of water and we created a complete safe zone right at the seat of the fire.
Now that the air is cleared, time to get some clear answers.
We've But the most impressive thing that I would say happened today was the ventilation effect working. This was the perfect example of negative pressure acting to move smoke and air out of the room.
Did anybody feel unsafe at any time?
Not at all.
A great device that's going to save lives.
Grantham Mech vent is an awesome tool, and I think Bobby's doing it tough.
We've today proven the concept that the Grantham Mech vent will make it safer environment inside the structure of that building before anybody goes in. Mission accomplished.